Hi, folks. This is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report. You know, I've talked about for the last 2 weeks about the special fishing that was opened up by the DEC in some of these environmentally protected waterways. And I have a few final thoughts that I want to pass on to you. The fishing is stupendous. It has been wonderful because there's a lot of fish in these waters because they don't get fish only for 2 weeks a year. But here's what I've really taken from this, because the last day I went, it's closed now, but the last day I went, we caught a number of both largemouth bass and northern pike. And we do every time we go there. But here's what I think I can, and any of you that fish a body of water like this can really observe and learn from it. When you have so many fish in almost all areas of this water, you can really get a better chance of evaluating normal fish behavior. And here's what happened the last day we went. We would have bam, bam, almost every cast a strike. And this would go on for maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know, when you're fishing, the time goes really quickly. But I would say at least that long, maybe up to 20 minutes. And then everything stops. And you think, okay, the fish have left or something has happened. There's a weather change. The wind is picked up or let down. But you know what? It tends to be normal fish behavior. And when you can fish in a place like that, you can really sort of evaluate what this all means, because you may go another hour or two and think, geez, the fishing is really turned off today, nothing. And then all of a sudden, bam, 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 every cast you're getting a fish again. And it was that almost dependable and that many strikes. I mean, it almost didn't matter what you threw once they went on that aggressive behavior. And this is what fish tend to do. I don't care if you're fishing this backwater or you're fishing one of the other places where you're not going to catch near as many fish no matter what. And there's going to be periods of time when you don't catch anything. But if you realize that if you stay with it, usually if you can put the time in, you will get key periods of fish activity that will probably be every couple of hours or so. And if you can depend on this and understand it, then when the fish stop hitting, you won't get as discouraged or think, well, all is lost now. They're not going to hit again, because they will. And I found that really interesting. The other thing that I did want to tell you is, because the water temperature right now is almost perfect. And what I mean by that is it's not too hot, it's not too cold, and that refers to every single species of fish. They have their key temperature ranges that affect them more than anything. But because of that, you get the most, I guess, powerful reaction from the fish that you will all year. Because once that temperature is right, their bodies are so much more active. Their metabolism is at its peak. And so they have the energy to fight. And what a difference it is between a northern pike and a largemouth bass. Both wonderful species. But I'll tell you, right now, this time of the year, you have a northern pike and you're going to get one of the greatest battles you can imagine. Way, way more than what the largemouth bass will give you. And largemouth are wonderful, and they will fight. But boy, the northerns, the speed and the veracity of their battle is absolutely incredible. And it's why I love that species of fish. Until next time, folks, this is Don Meissner with the North Country Fishing Report.